Having enough food to awaken my heroes and progress my game is my infinite Magicraid preoccupation. Today, I want to talk about auto-drop loot, and whether we should spend gems to accelerate it or not, and if so, when it makes sense to do that. As a refresher, clicking the treasure chest at the bottom right of your screen brings up the auto-drop menu. These are idle rewards that the game gives you for free whether you are playing or not. The way it works is that every 30 seconds, you gain coin and player experience. You also have a small chance to get experience potions, gear, or free heroes. How likely depends on the level you've reached within the auto-drop interface, and that is determined by how many stars you've received in campaign mode. Remember, all stages in campaign grant 1, 2, or 3 stars depending on whether all heroes survive the stage and how quickly it is cleared. The further into campaign you get, and the more fully you clear each stage, the higher your auto-drop level will be. And as we can see from this chart, higher levels mean more coin and adventurer experience, as well as increased odds of getting heroes, all the way up to the 4-star heroes. You also have the option to spend 20 gems to immediately gain 6 hours worth of rewards, and you could do that twice per day. But should you? And if so, when should you take advantage of that option? As it turns out, the answer is a little more complicated than just yes or no. In a past video, I went through an argument on how to value heroes in terms of gems, which is what we need to do here. We know that it will take us 20 gems to get 6 hours of free auto drops. It turns out that a 1-star hero is worth 0.83 gems. Multiply by 6 to get the value of a 2-star hero, which is 5 gems, and a 3-star hero is then worth 30 gems. I'll spare you all the math that I used to get those answers, but I've linked the video that details everything in the comments below if you are interested in reviewing. So we can use those gem values for heroes and the auto-drop level chart to determine what our expected value for each level is. Using the percentage chance of getting a hero drop on every 30-second interval, I was able to calculate the expected average value of hero drops. I've built this simple table to show the results. And since we know that it will cost us 20 gems to get those 6 hours worth of drops instantly, we can just compare the 20 gem cost with the expected return in heroes to determine whether it is a good deal or not. As it turns out, the definitive break-even point for gems doesn't come until level 9, which we won't reach until you are somewhere in Nightmare or Hell level. At level 9, the expected value of heroes you get is 20.9 gems against a cost of only 20 gems to execute. Does that mean we shouldn't pull earlier? Well, not exactly. At level 7, the expected value of heroes you'll receive is 18 for a net loss of 2 gems. Remember though that you also get coin, player experience, potions, and cash loot as part of the package. So I think on balance it is worth doing then. Can you do it even earlier? Sure. If you want to start running instant auto drops, you could do it as early as level 6, where your gem deficit will only be 4.5 a pull. I wouldn't do it before then, as you don't get access to the 3-star hero drops until level 6, and you'll just be spewing gems. One other note, level 12 is another major inflection point, since that is when you start getting 4-star hero drops. They are rare, you should only expect to have one drop about every 3.5 days or so, but they are worth 216 1-star heroes, so they definitely help. Once you get to level 12, you'll be way ahead of the game, with an expected value of 38.2 gems for the 6-hour pull. To put everything into perspective though, at level 13, assuming you are using both of your 6-hour instant drops, you should expect to receive 246 stars per day worth of heroes. Creating a 5-star hero from nothing takes a total of 1,296 stars, which means that the idle loot drops will gain you a single 5-star hero about every 5.25 days. If we start with a basic legend hero and use nothing but auto drops to awaken it, it will take exactly 100 days to fully awaken them to level 5. Every little bit helps, but the idle rewards themselves aren't going to massively progress your account. Do you want to look at other options for farming food to progress your account quicker? Check out this video.